I want you to guess what I have in my hands right now. I bet you won't be able to guess.
Your dick.
No, okay. So this is no. Don't say it. So what I have in front of me, I've had in my possession. Don't spoil it. No. I've had this in my possession.
I don't know which one it is.
I've had this in my possession for 4 years, and I've been waiting to make fun of you for this. For 4 years, waiting for the perfect time. Yes. No, shut up. I have been waiting for 4 years to talk to you about this. I have this with me. It is Karl's Harry Potter fan fiction that he wrote in 7th grade.
I never got to
So what we've done is I have this
Harry Potter, the Book of Thieves.
Yeah, no. So he spelled and so I went through and proofread this in 7th grade. I've been waiting for the perfect moment to make fun of you. And I think that episode 23 of the podcast is the perfect time to maybe read a chapter or 2 of this book. This is what he wrote. In front of this, he wrote,
No!
This book goes out. No! He ripped it! You can't. No. You just tore like the fucking Declaration of Independence!
It's good, we got it.
Are you serious?
We're good, we're fine.
Yes,
we're fine.
this
It's antique, you whore!
This book...
She ran up to her room and quivered.
She's big on the quivering, huh? Okay, Bob.
quivered up into a ball in her bed. Hugo, stop picking on your sister, said Ron Weasley. I'll go talk to her. 4 dots instead of 3. said Hermione Weasley. You know, that's exactly what my brothers did to me when I was going into Hogwarts. Really? Question mark outside of the quotes.
Harry opened his eyes to find himself in a gray room with about 20 men looking at him and about 10 wands pointing at him.
Okay, so wait, Blake. Let me pause you right there. Karl, did Harry Potter get teleported to Ram Ranch?
You will help us complete our goal, or you shall watch as we not only burglarize your house, but we will burn it to the ground with your family trapped inside. Jesus Christ.
This is a 7th grader writing a book about this? Oh my god. Never has a story about an entire family being burnt to death. It's so funny.
They were almost ready to leave when Hermione said, "Wait, we might need more protection. There's 20 of them."
That's the most out of context, Karl. Oh my god. If there is any out of context thing, we might need more protection. There are 20 of them.
The thing on the briefcase is the Book of Thieves.
Oh my god, it's the Book of Thieves.
The infamous Book of Theif.
He said the thing. Karl, quick, do an improv rap.
I wanted to do what you did, graduating to and join the revolution. He looked at me like I was stupid. I'm not stupid. So how'd you do it? How'd you graduate so fast? It was my parents' dying wish before they passed. All right, I'm done. All right, I'm done.
That was amazing. XXL freshman 2021, Karl Warner.
Why did I have to pick Aaron Burr, sir? I could have picked literally any other better part. I had to pick... All right, whatever.
I did not anticipate you to do a fucking Hamilton thing.
It's the only thing I knew offhand. I mean...
Are you surprised, Lucas? I'm not.
No, I guess I shouldn't be surprised. I don't know why I was surprised.
I could have done like a little Uzi Vert. I mean, nah. We're not going there.
Karl's like, in reality, I'm 5'4", stand on my failed variety show auditions, now I'm 6'6".
Oh, Lord. So, speaking of that, OSL Dia. Today is the day of variety show auditions. You can go in person and audition, or you can do what I'm doing. You can submit a video link at home to the person who's taking them by like 1 p.m. And this is the 4th time I'm auditioning for the variety show, saying I'm a senior in high school. I have been denied 3 years in a row, and I think I'm about to make it 4. But last year we had this really special thing called Justice for Karl. I think it was actually the second year of Justice for Karl.
Every single year, Karl. Every year.
It's been a thing since our freshman year.
And like last year, it's literally my profile picture on Instagram.
I'll make a new shirt
my
for Karl.
And it's my phone background of Lucas at the variety show last year wearing a Justice for Karl shirt. Mm-hmm. And then I'll change it after the variety show's over, but I just find that hilarious.
Well, if you get in, then you definitely have to change it.
Oh, yeah, then I definitely have to change it. Well, I think hell would freeze over before I get let into the variety show.
Yeah,
Karl,
Karl will fly into the variety show on his pet fucking pig. That's when Karl's most likely to get into the variety show.
Maybe I should
this
just...
year you have a better chance than any other year.
Probably just because of a senior privilege.
I feel like now a lot of people are going to try out Karl.
But then again, I feel like it's kind of a case of he'll just let like 20 freshmen in, and he'll just be like, oh, Karl, sorry, there's not enough room.
He's like, we got to make we can't just let senior privilege reign. Like I want to change my ways this year. The 1 year that you're specifically a senior. The only people that we're going to let be in the variety show that are seniors are everyone else besides you. We're going to let Tommy and Aiden and Adam and Jonah do it.
Hell, no, we're even going to bring back the graduated seniors. We'll let Jake.
Dylan Borash.
Do I have to bleep that up? No. Well, he's in that band, so.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, he's in
Fun
Bok
fact
Choy.
about that, actually. I was going to have, this is kind of sus, right? So I was going to, maybe I shouldn't say that. Well, fuck it. So I was going to have them on the podcast, right?
Bok Choy.
And I was like, this is gonna be a good idea. They just started the band. I'm like, first of all, I can get a free podcast episode, and second of all, they can promote their band, So I I was already snapping Jonah for something else. So I snap him. I was like, hey, do you and Bok Choy want to be on the podcast? He's like, yeah, sure. Let me ask. So then a couple of minutes later, he's like, when do you think we would do this? I'm like, maybe this day. He's like, ooh, Aiden has work that time. And then I said, I'm like, well, I'm free a lot of the time. So he's like, oh, well, what about, and I'm like, what about this? He's like, and then he says like, oh, yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, we can't I don't think it's going to be able to work, man. It's just too hard. And I don't think there's a lot of interest in the group. And so I was like, oh, that sucks. That was a really easy podcast episode, I thought. So then the school year starts, and I'm talking to Tommy because we had like a bunch of class together, so I was kind of happy that I could be like kind of better friends with him again because I haven't really talked to him that much since freshman year. And I was talking to him about that podcast. He was like, "What podcast?" And then I'm like, I was like, "Didn't Jonah ask you if you guys wanted to be?" And I was because Jonah's in the second cohorts. And so Aiden and Adam and Tommy were all there, and he was like, yeah, Jonah never asked us once about that. Like, he didn't, I never have heard about that. We would actually do the podcast, but yeah, we never heard about that. I was like,
So did you do the podcast with them yet or no? You still gotta do that then.
I'll do it with Tommy and Aiden and Adam, but
and Dylan Borash.
Yeah, I'll do it with and Willem. And their manager, but I will not invite Jonah.
The manager Willem.
Hell, you'll even do it with Willem's sister, Willem's mom. Literally anybody besides Jonah.
Yeah, their manager's mom. Yeah. Well, I mean, I don't want to show on Jonah. I don't want to shit on anyone because of this. This is a kind of a cursed podcast because this is actually officially like I got it in my Snapchat memory. It's like the 1 year podcast anniversary of the cancellation of Be Quiet.
No.
Yeah, so this episode might be cursed. The last episode of January is always cursed. So we got to be extra nice. Wait, Karl, I just want to say we love you as a friend.
It's not like we have to go to school.
Wait. Is this episode 69?
No, this is episode 66. Technically,
it's going to be on episode 69.
So Karl, technically, you would think that. Oh, I have plans for that, Jack, because episode 69 is going to be in the month of February, which is when we did the Valentine's Day thing. So.
Oh, there you go.
But anyways, yeah, Karl, you would think it would be episode 69 because 52 plus 17.
Yeah.
But I missed a couple weeks in there, and like it all got fucked because it was like a leap year, and there's a lot of reasons for.
Oh right.
The things. Well, leap year would make it.
I forgot.
More,
and I forgot you didn't post episode 18 the week after episode 17.
Yeah, and then there was also 2 weeks that I missed because I literally got fucked like by 6 different groups of people that I tried to do for a podcast, and I'm like, Yeah,
Right,
we're just
right.
gonna skip this week. But whatever. So, but we move. Now I've learned that I can just delay the recording of podcasts a day, and it'll almost guaranteed come out because people will not have an excuse to not do it. You know what I mean?
Right.
That was kind of sad. Sorry. Anyways,
I was thinking the other day, like, is
why would you say that?
legitimately. All right, the
You
place
have to
where you
censor
work,
that, Lucas.
I know.
the place where you work is literally an A tier fast food restaurant. And
I
the
think
thing
it's an
that's-
S tier.
S tier.
Just on-
Yeah.
On quality of the food, it's S tier.
I
Honestly,
disagree.
Jack, I forgot that S tier existed, but I would definitely put it in S tier.
Yeah. I think the only other S tier restaurants are Cane's,
Canes, yeah.
Panda Express, and Chick-fil-A.
Yeah. Well, what about Five Guys?
A tier. They're
What?
expensive as fuck.
Yeah, so is where I work, bro.
Not as expensive as Five Guys. Five Guys, a burger is like $9.
That's
Oh, if you
true.
want to get some fries, extra $4. You want to get a soda, another $3.
Yeah. That's
So a
kinda
meal
annoying.
there is about $15. I'd rather
Yeah.
go to an actual like sit your ass down and eat restaurant than Five Guys. But I still like Five Guys. Though.
They do give you a fuck ton of fries, though.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. Well, so Jack, Carl. So me and Jack recently have been playing the new Call of Duty game, and
So fun.
And
So
you have that game, but you haven't played with us yet. Why is that, Carl?
Okay, for one, you haven't reached out.
I literally asked you last night.
Oh yeah, I guess that didn't enter a realization into my mind of what you meant. So yeah, I will download the update because I assume it's not downloaded to the latest version, and we can get cooking on that. I totally forgot.
I don't think us. When was the last time us three have all played a game together? Probably GTA, right?
GTA 5.
Yeah.
Oh, speaking of GTA 5, we can still play that because I got it on my PS5.
Yeah, Jack got a PS5. Yeah, so.
Wait, Jack, I've been meaning to ask, where did you get it from?
Target. My mom.
Target
Okay, I'll explain. I'll explain.
Aaron. Oh shit. Oh, okay.
Okay,
Oh,
well,
okay, well-
I'm gonna.
Okay, I'll explain how I got it. So,
Wait, Jack, maybe you shouldn't explain how you got it, because then all the listeners
no, I want to
will.
help. I want to help.
No, because then all the
people who want to
listeners,
get
if
one.
all the listeners find out about it, then there'll be more competition for me.
As if that will make a difference.
That's probably true. It's like impossible to get one anyways.
Yeah, okay, so this is what happened. So, I follow, like, 2 Twitter accounts that, like, will either retweet or tweet whenever there's a drop on any website on, like, at any time. So, my mom gets up for work, like, at 4:45 a.m. And so she was, getting ready for work. She was in the office at about 6:30 a.m. And so she gets a notification on her phone from the Twitter account that I set up for her and only followed those 2 accounts and turned notifications on. So she got the notification, and it was a PS5 restock for Target. And each Target gets like 4 to 12 PS5s. Like they can sell like 4 to 12 about every day, I think, or something like that. And so,
Well, they were just that one specific day you were lucky because they haven't done it since.
And so no one's really up at 6 a.m. anymore because of the pandemic, I think. So, except my mom, obviously. So she got the notification and like she added it to her cart, put in her card information, blah, blah, blah. This is the only reason she paid for it is because it was supposed to be a Christmas present for me. But obviously couldn't get it until now. But, so she put in her information, and I swear to God, she somehow is like just insane. She got it for pickup at the nearest Target to our city. Because there's not one in our city. There used to be, but it's gone now. But she got it in the closest one for pickup same fucking day. So I think this was on a Wednesday or a Tuesday. I think it was on a Wednesday. Last Wednesday. I think I've had it for a week now, actually. Yes, I've had it for a week. So instead of doing school that day, I was like, fuck it. I'm not doing any school. I went to Target with my dad to go pick it up, and I just played it all day, except I had practice. But it is unbelievable. It is so fun.
I'm jealous.
How did it feel to get woken up and then get told that you had a confirmed PS5?
My mom woke me up before my first Zoom at like 7:30 and was like, guess what? And I was like, what? And I was like half awake. And she was like,
I think it would be so funny if she just walks in. Hey, Jack, shut the fuck up! I'm trying to sleep. What the fuck do you want, bitch?
I was like, what? Like I was like, still like my eyes were still closed and shit. Mm-hmm. And she's like, I just got a PS5. And I was like, you're lying. And then she's like, no, I swear to God. And I'm like,
your mom is like, on God, Jack, on God.
You look at it, it's actually like a PS3.
So I like go downstairs to the computer, to like my mom and dad's computer, like the fucking big one.
Uh-huh.
And so I see like the fucking receipt on the screen, and I'm like, holy shit, she actually got it. And so I was like, good job, Mom, I'm proud of you. And then I went back to bed.
Assignment.
Wow.
And I went back to bed, and when I woke up, I took a shower, and I was like kind of scared that my dad was going to get robbed if like he went by himself with, holding a PS5 and like a controller and NBA 2K21.
Wait, why wouldn't you just go get it? You have a car.
I don't know. My dad wants to do these things.
Your dad
is
your dad like, now that he's retired, is he like Red from that 70s show? He's like, I'll do it.
Yeah, kind of. I don't know.
Obviously not as,
not as enthusiastic, but like, so we went to, so both of us went to Target. I was his security, just so he wouldn't get robbed.
I like the idea of someone going to rob your dad and then you defending him.
Well, there's a better chance of me doing something than my dad, because my dad's about, I don't know, 4 years older than me.
Wait,
Jack's
what?
just like packing heat at a Target parking lot.
Did you say your dad was 4 years older than you?
I said 40.
Oh. I don't know. Replay that clip.
I should have told my dad to hire Huel.
Yeah. Huel would have gotten the job done.
Huel before he lost all of that weight.
Yeah. What was I gonna say?
So I was at a Target when I bought my Apple Watch like a month ago, and
oh, nice, Karl, nice.
And I was in there back in the technology section, and then I see carts starting to come in, and I overhear something about PS5s and Xbox One, and Xbox Series X's, and then I'm done buying the watch, and I also buy NBA 2K just because it was like half off. So I'm walking down to the checkout area with the bag and whatnot, and then I see carts of Xbox One Series S's and PS5s being hauled into the back rooms, being like escorted by police. And I was like, Jesus Christ, this thing is like gold at Fort Knox. Like, I was genuinely tempted to just fucking, hey, what's that? And just pick one up and then run with it.
I don't know.
You should have asked if you could buy one.
Well, no, they're just online orders, I think.
Oh, yeah. Because, you can't actually, like, go into the store and be like, can I have a PS5? You have to, like...
Yeah.
Heaven forbid they make that console available to fucking buy. Holy shit.
If I wanted to sell my PS5 right now, I could make, like, $600.
Yeah.
Since I
saw this guy on TikTok while I was skiing the other day, and he was like, I'm gonna go in the back of Walmart and look for the PS5s. And he was just a random civilian walking in the back of the Walmart warehouse just looking for PS5s.
I remember those days when I would go to the back of the Walmart warehouse.
Yeah. Do you never mind.
What?
I don't remember what I was gonna say. I feel like I've been worthless on this podcast. This is like my worst episode. That I feel like I feel like this is my first episode where I'm the one who's talked the least.
That's good. You're being a good host.
Yeah.
Letting your guests
That's
speak.
the thing about this podcast, though, is that all the best episodes are when I am not the main character of the episode. You know what I mean?
You know
It's
what,
like-
Lucas? You know what my favorite episode of the podcast is?
What's that?
I think it was March 5th, 2020. It was me.
Hey, my birthday.
Hey, there you go.
That was the one with me, you, Burrow, and Simon.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
and I
the best
remember
episode.
I remember that was the last game of the basketball season that year, because we lost. Oh fuck.
Yep.
Fuck them.
We lost to that team in sections. And
Wait, was it the quarterfinal or was it?
It was the quarterfinal. Wait, yes.
Was
it
that the season where you
quarterfinal.
got the shaft, according to your coach?
Yeah, we got the shaft. We literally should not have been that low in the seating. Like, we had the second best record in our section,
Yeah.
but we had the second worst seed. So it's like, bruh,
Yeah.
we really got shafted.
Yeah,
Like,
you got the shaft.
Yeah, I was pissed. And this year, bro, oh my god, like, for basketball, like, I'm stressed the fuck out because, like, we've been getting blown out. Every time we've lost, it's been by, like, at least 20 points. We've won one game, but,
Well,
like,
by that logic, Jack, then you should get the best seat in the thing.
yeah, really, we should be we'll probably be the one seed in sections and go to state.
Yeah. You want to know? By the way, I have a new segment of this podcast that I started a couple weeks ago that I haven't. When John was last on, Jack, I was gonna start this new segment, kind of on this podcast, but not really. It's just kind of a thing we'll do, and we'll see where it goes. But I forgot to do it the second week that I was gonna do it. So basically, my aunts got me this book of writing prompts for Christmas. And I was gonna read one and ask the question every day or every podcast. So.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So I'll do the. Should I do the second one or the third one? Because I skipped.
The third one.
The third one. Okay, Jack.
Yeah.
And Karl, what is your favorite work of art, and what do you love about it?
Oh God, let me think.
Well, for one, I just
Does music? Does
God.
an album count as a work of art?
Here we go. It's either Jack Dunn is either gonna say something about Breaking Bad, something about Eternal.
What constitutes as art?
Exactly.
Art?
That's the problem. Okay, how about this? What's your favorite? Well, shit, because anything could be art.
Okay, but you have to like make it like.
Or should we just say like a fucking like actual like a painting or like a
Well,
sculpture?
yeah, like a painting.
Yeah. What painting do you like the most? Because Karl will
Well-
just talk about Hamilton for 15 minutes and no one wants to
I'll
listen.
tell you, I've always wanted to go to the Sistine Chapel because my sister has been there and like she sent us pictures and I was like, damn, that would be really cool to see in person. So I guess I'd say that.
You guys are also
Who-
recording,
who
right? By the way.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay.
Who painted that? Michelangelo.
Michelangelo?
Or was it? Yeah, Michelangelo. I really want to see that because that would be like, because it's something you hear about in school a fuck ton, but like. I feel like it would be way more like cool or like interesting to see something like that in person rather than just hearing about it from a history teacher,
All right.
you know?
Or seeing a picture of it, obviously.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, I always liked Starry Night. Oh, that looked cool.
Oh yeah, that's good.
You
That's a
actually,
good
I have a
one.
funny story about that. So I was at work, and this was like right at the beginning. It was maybe like probably like May, June, and this is like right when like obviously peak COVID kind of peak everyone's interest in COVID. It's kind of just became like normal now.
When did you say?
This is like June. I would
That's
say.
when the cases were like super low, but like.
Or maybe it was July. It doesn't matter. So
Dude, no, the worst COVID has been in our area was like November.
I know, but I'm saying like that's when it like became like such a big deal because it was new. Like March was like March was like so bad, but now it's
That was just because it was the first lockdown.
It's equally as bad now, but it's not like
People don't want to lock down
Yeah.
anymore because I mean.
Oh, it's also just
Yeah.
like it's just so normal now, like all the mask shit and stuff. So people don't even like. So basically,
What I
I was working in the
literally wouldn't give to have gone into my senior year of high school in Alabama. I'm just saying. Because down there, they don't even think COVID exists, and they've had everything. They've had their... And when they wear their masks, too, like, they don't even wear them. They basically wear them on their chin, and nobody gives a shit. Like, it pisses me off how much fun they're having their senior year, and we get shafted up here in Minnesota.
Wait, so reasons. Karl, you're saying that you would like to go to Alabama?
Or Texas, or Florida, or
Texas would probably be the best, because it's like it's,
literally.
Well, Texas isn't that bad.
Literally any state that is la color de rojo. Literally any state.
That was some Espanol.
Yeah. Okay.
Except Alaska.
Fuck
Alaska.
Everybody, don't worry. Who's listening? I will remember what I was talking about before Karl interrupted me.
All right, so you were saying something about where you work.
Yeah.
And right at the beginning of the
No. So my aunt made me a mask that had a bunch of stars on it, right?
Oh,
and
okay.
This guy had a mask that was of the painting Starry Night by Vincent van Gogh.
Oh, yeah.
And he was like, I was like, wow, I like your mask. And he was like, yeah, Starry Night. And I'm like, yeah, I got the shitty version of, or I didn't say shitty. I was like, yeah, I got the I don't remember, like the worst version of Starry Night. And he's like, nah, man, it's just important that you're wearing a mask because, you know, you can protect old people like me. And he kind of didn't understand my joke because the joke was that my mask had stars on it. And he was just saying that mine wasn't as... he thought that I was just saying that my mask sucked compared to his. But he gave me a tip. So...
Oh, there you go.
Very, that's the end of that. What was going to be short story until Karl somehow got political in talking about Starry Night.
Are you surprised? Are you surprised?
Yeah. Okay, anyways, Karl, what's your favorite work of art?
I would probably... I was just going to be like, oh, the statue of David because of his big schlong at first. But I've decided to go a completely different route, and I'm actually going to say The Last Supper would probably be my favorite work of art.
Okay.
That's a good choice.
Yeah.
Did you guys know I'm confirmed in the Catholic Church?
I did. Me and
Karl,
you are both confirmed in the Catholic Church.
I'm confirmed in the Wisconsin Evangelical Lutheran Society.
There you go.
Karl is actually going to... Karl, I feel like if anyone is going to be most likely to become a Scientologist in the school.
Oh my lord!
Sell your soul to Scientology.
When we went to Kansas City for show choir last year for competition, our hotel, it had a it was 40 stories tall, and at the top it had like a little look area, so you could like look in onto the city. It was really cool. And the Church of Scientology, like the main one, is just in downtown Kansas City, and we could see it from our hotel. So the thing is, people will... there's these YouTube videos out there where people will, like, take a projector and they'll, like, put, like, this isn't real.
What was that, Jack?
They'll just project, like... They'll project memes onto the Church of Scientology at night. It's very funny. Oh, man.
That's, like, where the main headquarters is?
Of the Church of Scientology, yes. It's this big-ass building.
What the fuck? I never knew that.
By the way, I just said that thing about Jack because he started recording his fucking face out of nowhere.
Speaking
do you like
of
my,
recording...
profile picture?
Your Ozymandias profile picture? That's been your profile picture for probably 4 or 5 months.
I watched Ozymandias with somebody last night, and... she said it was very, very, very sad, and I couldn't agree more.
All right, let's not get into Breaking Bad spoilers. I don't want to have to put a Breaking Bad spoiler thing at the beginning of the episode again.
Oh my gosh! Speaking of spoilers and Breaking Bad,
oh yes, Karl. Yeah, Karl, tell a story.
Yeah. So we were on a call with our English.
Don't say the teacher's name.
I know. But we were on a call with our teacher for English, and if you're listening to this, you know who we're talking about. He's the teacher who says everybody's name at graduation. He's the teacher that talks like this, Lukas Hansen. All right.
He's also the teacher. Anyway. He's also the teacher that you do an entire assignment exactly how he says to, and then he gives you a 0 because he was thinking something different. in his brain.
Yeah, and then he gives you the assignment, and then he doesn't give you a place to turn it in until like 10 hours later.
Yeah.
So anyway,
and then when you have to write notes, he doesn't let you physically write them. He makes you read a book sitting at your desk like a fucking moron in front of your computer screen, so you can type your notes. Like, it's already fucking ridiculous that you have to fucking write notes anyways. It makes reading impossible because you have to, instead of reading to understand the book, you're reading to fucking find shit to write down to satisfy your fucking teacher. Not only do I have to do that, now I have to do it on a fucking computer. Anyways, go on, Karl.
Is this for broadcast journalism?
Yes, it is for broadcast journalism. It was the first day of Zooms, I think, and he was asking us to. He went around the room as in like this. He went around the Zoom call, and he asked us to say our name, our favorite food, and like our favorite TV show or something. So people were saying all sorts of stuff. Okay, so I say.
Oh, wait, by the way, I was appalled at some of these people's choices. I shit you not, I don't remember who it was. Someone said that their favorite movie was The Croods 2. I was like, what the fuck? What was that last, Karl?
Oh my god.
Karl just turned into the Joker on the podcast.
That was hilarious.
Oh my god.
You get what you fucking deserve, Lucas. All right,
sorry. That movie is amazing, by the way.
What? Oh, but I just realized our English teacher kind of sounds like him. Or not.
You want to know how I got these notes?
Not the Joaquin Phoenix version, but the
Heath Ledger version.
Who's the guy? Yeah, the Heath Ledger version. Rest in peace. Why so serious, Lucas?
Yeah, I just gave you a 0 on that homework assignment. Why so serious? Do you want to see your grades disappear?
I'm fucking dying.
Rest in peace. Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. I'm so happy he won that Oscar. But anyway, so I said The Office, but somebody already said The Office, so I'll say The Mandalorian. And he said,
yeah. Oh, by the way, Karl, I was so close to calling you out. I was about to be like, yeah, I like how you say your favorite show's The Mandalorian. Don't even know any of the fucking characters' names.
Oh my fucking god!
You piece of shit.
Okay.
Oh
okay,
my
for
fucking
one,
god! Somebody just called me. Somebody just called me, and my recording stopped.
Okay, just start it again.
Right, stop
wait,
recording.
Hold on.
I started it again.
Jack, say your word again.
Shaquille O'Neal.
Okay.
Okay, I'm sorry. Somebody fucking called me.
Just turn on Do Not Disturb mode real quick so they don't call you again.
Okay. How do I? Okay.
It's the moon, I think.
All right, Lucas. I'm gonna end mine.
No! Don't stop! Why would you end yours?
Karl, don't do that. Don't do that.
I wanted to cut it at 30 minutes so I could.
Okay, well, let's
know what I mean?
Should we just end right here and then... Hello?
What?
Yeah, I'm here.
What?
Look,
what is going on?
Why would we end it? Why would we end it?
Because Karl's being a bitch.
Not end it, but like we'd cut it in half.
Yeah.
Well, I'm still recording, so...
Yeah, me too. Karl, you still recording?
Yeah.
Oh, well, let's just go to like 35 minutes.
All right.
Wait, Karl, did you have to cut yours in half last time or no?
Yeah, I did cut mine in half last time.
And how long was it?
Like 25 minutes each, but this one's 30.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's just go to like 35 minutes.
Alrighty, bet.
Me and Kaiser found a new... Okay, we just got off topic. Sorry. We got a technical difficulty.
Alright, so finally we're going to finish this damn story about our English teacher. Essentially, what he did was... I said, "Oh, The Mandalorian is my favorite show." And he's like, "Oh, yeah, I haven't had time to watch that yet, but I've heard some really good things about the ending."
Don't spoil it.
And it's been a few months, so I'm not going to spoil it. But Jack. It's been a few months. I get that, but he's like, "Oh, doesn't this happen at the end of the final episode of that season?" And he just says that.
Yeah,
you just spoiled the entire season.
Yeah, he literally spoiled the entire show. And Karl was like, "Yeah, I understand that this happened." And Karl is like, I mean, well, I don't want to spoil it. He's like trying to be, it's like, what the fuck are you doing, dumbass? And then he's like, oh, I probably said too much already. And fucking Daniel Burrow luckily just decided not to go to any Zooms that day, so he missed the Zoom and he hasn't seen the show yet. So he dodged a fucking bullet.
Yeah.
Burrow would have been like, what do you get when you cross a mentally ill loner with a teacher that spoils things and treats them like trash? I'll tell you what you get. You get what you fucking deserve. Leaves the Zoom.
Is that movie canon?
Puts a Zoom bot in.
Canon in what, Jack?
The Joker timeline?
Well, fucking DC has like 80 different timelines.
Okay, well, that's what I don't like about DC. Their fucking timelines are always super complex. Like, is this the same universe that had, like, the Heath Ledger Joker in, or is this just a completely different fucking thing?
It's pretty easy. If there's a different actor, it's a different thing.
Okay.
The first
Speaking
like,
of different
4
universes,
Batman movies were all the same, I think. Maybe not. And then there's the Dark Knight trilogy, and then there's the DC universe, which they're fucking need to like stop because Batman and Superman actors both quit. And then hopefully I think that Joker might just be a standalone movie because it's just kind of like a piece of art. You know what I mean? Rather than
I agree.
Right,
I agree.
But they're
That
making
movie
a
is
new
so good,
they're making a new Batman movie, and I think I showed you some pictures from it.
Who's the actor?
Robert
who's gonna
Pattinson.
Star?
It's gonna be Batman, and he looks he's like really like weird looking. So you know he's not weird looking, but he's got like the good old like Bruce Wayne look to him. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
He's better fit.
Oh,
for him
yeah,
than,
he
like,
does.
George Clooney.
So,
anyways.
he was in.
I remember in like 6th grade we went to a movie and George Clooney was like the
Yeah, we went to see tomorrow.
was the starring actor.
That was the worst movie I've ever seen.
That movie
in my
sucked
life.
ass.
That movie was very bad.
The thing is, like, it was Like, they had us. Did they have us sign like permission slips because the movie was PG?
No, probably because we had to like walk over there.
I think it was
You have to sign a permission slip if you were to walk, and then they gave you like a fucking Dixie cup full of Sprite.
Oh yeah, and it was like
They should have
it was
let
like
you-
the size of it was like the size. It was like maybe 6 ounces.
They should have let you bring
can
your own
tell you-
snacks.
Yeah, that was
Let me
horse shit.
Let me tell you something funny. So I'm sitting there, right, and I've got my little Dixie cup of soda, which
Your little dick?
finished immediately.
Was literally one sip.
And
Yeah.
I finished it like 5 minutes into the movie, and I've also got my little popcorn bag, which I finished like a fourth of the way in the movie. And these little like Dixie cups, they had straws in them and whatnot. And I'm watching the movie, and like 3/4 of the way through, I just go to take a sip of my soda, and I'm like, oh, there's more soda in here. And then I realize it's not my soda, and I just took a drink out of Gabe Sanchez's soda.
Oh no! I feel so bad.
Oh no,
Dude, but those fucking that was ridiculous. That was
I remember the person that I was sitting by brought like a fucking Mountain Dew and like a bunch of snacks, and I was like, I should have done that. I was pissed. I was like, fuck. So 6th grade me was like, God damn it.
Lucas, I'm at 35 minutes. Can we cut this?
let's stop.
Shaquille O'Neal. All right.
We're back.
good?
Yep.
right.
Thank you, Karl, for Jack was trying to help me with something that was kind of needed, and then Karl was like,
Oh my god, can we get back to recording?
I know. It's like, fuck you, Karl.
"What the fuck do you have to be in such a hurry for?"
I have
He
to still
needs-
record my variety show audition before 1 and upload it to YouTube.
It's 11. It doesn't take 2 hours.
At Karl's Wi-Fi, it does.
Oh yeah, maybe.
Not with the school Wi-Fi that I use. Those damn Wi-Fi hotspots, 12 times faster than my at-home Wi-Fi.
Are you serious?
I'm dead ass.
God.
That's sad. Remember when, me and you, Jack, were like bullying Karl? We're like, isn't that for like poor people who don't have any Wi-Fi at all?
We did not say that. What we said, like, isn't that for people who don't have access to internet?
Well,
Even though, Karl, you do have access to internet.
But you know what I mean, though. Like people that like. Okay, I guess that kind of sounded wrong, but it's Fuck. Okay, don't cancel me, please. No, please.
I have
Lucas,
so
this
much
is
to
your
live
curse,
for.
bro. End of January
No.
episodes. You're gonna get canceled now.
No.
I gotta bleep it up.
Remember when Jimmy Fallon thought he was gonna get canceled?
Yes, that was classic.
I love that.
That was so funny.
A drag queen. A drag queen. I am the queen of drag. And then he's just like, It was great.
Dude, he looked like actually like in fucking like he was scared for his life, bro.
He looked like his heart stopped. Like,
yeah, literally, he shit his pants.
Yeah.
And I like Jimmy Fallon too. He's probably my favorite late night talk
Really?
show host. Or
Jimmy Fallon's
Kimmel.
good. Well,
Or Jimmy
all of them are
Kimmel.
good, but all of them are really good. But like, they're so like Jimmy Kimmel is such a leftist. Like he's so far.
Carl bringing up politics again.
I don't want to. Carl, I'm going to end this discussion right here. I'm going to tell you, every single late night host is a leftist. Every single
Except
one.
Jay Leno.
Well, Jay Leno isn't on anymore, is he, Jack?
Oh, good point.
I'm telling you, Carl.
No,
every single one.
I know that Jimmy Fallon is also like they're all left, but
All
Jimmy
of them.
Kimmel she shoves it down your throat every second of the show that Orange Man is
God.
bad.
Well, Seth Meyers and
Jimmy Fallon talks about other stuff.
Seth Meyers and fucking Stephen Colbert are main. That's what their main.
Carl, you
Comedy.
probably really like Bill Maher, don't you?
No. He likes Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah, Bill O'Reilly.
Yeah.
Wait,
remember
why
that episode
Bill
of Family
O'Reilly
Guy when
blanking
they did the song? Well, I guess that was a deleted episode, a deleted scene. They had that song
Bill
when
O'Reilly.
Stewie became the president of all things that he hates. Yeah, that was
Carl,
classic.
do you know who Ann Coulter is?
Ann Coulter. She's a pundit. She's
What?
ugly. She's 59. She's from New York. She's 6 foot. She went to the University of Michigan Law School.
He's just Googling it.
Lucas, do you know who Ann Coulter is?
No, but I'm not going to pretend that I do. I do know. She's like, I don't remember. She's like on TV or
She's
something.
like pretty much racist.
Oh, is she?
She's like
Is she like the female Karl, basically?
she's like the female Ben Shapiro, I guess.
Oh.
She's an. You know what I did the other day? I'm reading this. She says she's an outspoken critic of the Clinton administration. I changed my my YouTube name on the YouTube account that I use because it used to be don't bully me. It used to be Bolty Games for Life. And now I've changed it because I clowned on Tyler McCarville during a hockey stream that was put on by Holy Family, I think. And I typed a can of Coke would be a better goalie than Tyler McCarville.
Why would you say that?
What the fuck is your problem?
Carl, you can't. That's just like if I was like, I could beat fucking Shaquille O'Neal at basketball. Like, you literally got cut from like the C team, Carl, and you're shitting on Tyler McCarville.
Okay, for one, you don't know shit. I'm not saying I do a better job than Tyler McCarville. I'm just saying that Simon Adine is on the bench like the entire season while Tyler McCarville gives up 4 goals every game. That's all I'm saying. No, I love Tyler, but and I know Simon gets his chances, and I know
Carl, please
he's
don't
probably
cancel me, bro. Carl, please. If anyone's listening to this that wants me to get canceled, I just want you to know that I love both Simon and Tyler.
No, I love both of them, and I know why
I don't
Tyler's
agree
the
with
starter,
what Carl
but,
is saying.
You guys are getting canceled. Both of you.
No, stop! I can't get canceled again.
So what I'm trying to say is I commented on I commented on the stream and my username was Bolty Games for Life, and then people in the chat were like, "Oh, you have nothing better to do than clown a 17-year-old," and then Bailey Johnston said, "Your roast is about as good as your username." So then I was like, "Yeah, it's time to change this damn username." So
Carl,
I've officially
Did
changed.
everyone
know
know,
it was
bro?
you?
You are the
Did
king
everyone
of
know it
elves.
was you?
I have officially changed my YouTube username to Monica Lewinsky.
Oh my god. Have you guys ever had chocolate peanut butter pie Oreos?
That
What
sounds
the fuck?
Very
It's
diabetic.
so good.
Oh, what
It's
the
so
fuck?
good. I have a fucking box of them in my room, and I'm just munching.
He's just a munchin.
They're good, bro.
That's like a town. That's like a town in Germany. Just munchin.
Okay, Carl.
Carl,
with the
I remember
racism.
Carl, I remember one time you made a meme when we were sophomores,
Oh
and
no.
it was like the funniest meme you've ever made, and I thought it was so funny. It was it was a free real estate meme.
Yeah.
Do you know
Okay.
what I'm talking about?
I don't know what you're talking about, but I have a guess of what it is.
Wait,
Carl,
was it?
after that? I remember I was like laughing at that meme for like 3 days straight. And I sent it to my ex-girlfriend, or was soon to be girlfriend at the time, and she thought it was the funniest thing ever.
Wait, was it the girl who would draw on the whiteboards?
Yes.
Okay. Damn, I didn't know that was that, because I've certainly
Well,
done
that
better.
isn't that funny. I thought someone else made that.
Yeah.
I thought that
No,
was
no.
hilarious.
That was
Carl.
you,
No,
Carl?
I'm yeah.
Well,
For
Carl,
real
I'm sorry to
estate.
say that someone else stole that meme because I got sent that by like 80 billion other people.
Carl, way to go though. That was a good meme. I think you probably sent it to Danny Rowan. And then
Yeah, Danny Rowan
probably-
sends that out.
Danny
Yeah.
Rowan probably put it on his shit.
I can't. I'm sorry. I can't. Sometimes I can't deal with Danny Rowan.
I love Danny Rowan.
I love Danny Rowan, but like, what I mean by that is sometimes I'll get like added to a group chat with him in, or like I'll like need to ask him a question, and then he'll end the conversation off by sending 80 memes, and it's just like I want to respond with memes. I try my hardest, but it's like it's just too hard, man. Like he sends like 8 for every one. It's like killing a fucking hydra, bro. It's impossible.
Where do you think I get all my memes from, though?
Yeah, Danny Rowan.
Dude, without him, my camera roll is drier than the Sahara Desert.
Sahara. Oh, I guess that's... Never mind. Well, anyways, I think we should move on to the main event of the episode.
I
Oh
agree.
no.
Carl. So basically, in case you were wondering, I'll give you a little bit of a recap. Actually, well, I'll do like a previously on Be Quiet or something like that before the episode starts. But I'll give Jack a recap. So Karl in 7th grade made a book, and he sold it to. Well, not really sold it. What did you do, Karl? Did you like give it away, or did you like sell it, or I don't remember?
I gave it away. I put a piece of paper on my locker, and I put
Was that even allowed?
perspective. I'm not sure. It definitely stood out like a sore thumb.
You could do it like when it's someone's birthday. People do so many fucking locker shout out shits. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That was like actually like that people would do the really do the most back in middle school. But anyways,
Fuck middle school.
anyways, yeah. So Karl wrote a book, and somehow I got my hands on it. And I never told Karl about it, even though, like, back then Karl was the biggest villain in the school, and he still is, but he's like kind of like an anti-hero, I would say. You know what I mean?
I agree.
Karl is
I agree.
like fucking Wario. You know what I mean?
Wario.
Yeah. But middle school is back in the age of like Super Mario Land 2, and now we're in the age of like Mario Kart Wii. So Karl is now like just a normal person that just happens to be, you know, kind of a villain. So anyways, Karl writes this book, I get my hands on it, and we read it. And basically the plot, yes. So let me see if I remember this. So I think that yes, Harry Potter and Ron and Hermione and Ginny were getting invited to Luna Lovegood and Neville Longbottom's wedding.
No.
Yep. Are you saying no, like that's wrong, or no, like you don't?
No. That's right.
Okay.
I'm just like,
So
I never.
Ron and Hermione get robbed, I believe, and they don't know who it was. And then I think the Potters get robbed. Yes. And then I think they're about to go to the wedding. Oh, they're going to go to Diagon Alley, whatever. Who fucking cares?
To get like school supplies or something.
Yeah. To get school supplies or something like that. Yeah. The Society. What a chapter. There's a one-page chapter. Yeah, so Harry was gonna get Harry got kidnapped by someone. I don't remember who it was. Was it like Ron's kid or something? Who?
No, it's his godchild.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fuck. Who? Oh,
It's,
Teddy
it's
Lupin.
the-
Teddy
it's the-
Lupin.
Yeah, it's the werewolf's kid. Yeah.
Yeah. So he was a bad guy, right? And then he took Harry to his pleasure chamber or whatever. Maybe it was his. It was his treasure.
No, it's a treasure room.
It was the treasure room. The treasure room.
This is not 50. This isn't 50 Shades of Potter. This is the Book of Thieves.
50 Shades of Lavender.
Christ.
Okay. Anyways, so Harry gets kidnapped, and basically he has to They tell him that he has to rob the Ministry of Magic, or maybe he has to kidnap. Yeah, no, he has to kidnap Percy Weasley from the Ministry of Magic
Because he is the Minister of Magic.
Yeah. So that they can give him money, and I don't know why they need Harry Potter for this. They say that I think, if I recall correctly, they tell Harry Potter that he needs to steal from the Ministry of Magic, or else he will what was it? Oh, he needs to steal from the Ministry of Magic, otherwise they're gonna kill his family, and then afterwards they're gonna erase his memory.
Oh my god.
So now we're on chapter 8 of 9. I'll read the last.
How the fuck did I write this?
Oh wait, okay, so Book of what? The Book of Thieves is an ancient book that the goblins used to steal from wealthy families. The book gives whoever touches it the agility of a thief. It makes it, though, as if the thief has no chance of failure. Some people have even died trying to get their hands on it, so that explains why they were covering up and protecting it. What about Percy? Through all the commotion, Neville's the biggest, so he's going to run around. And when he finds Percy, spelled wrong, he'll throw him into the hole. What the fuck is the hole? Okay,
because they open a hole when they're stealing in the ground, and then they jump into it when they're done stealing.
So if I can do this correctly, I'm going to send pictures of the final 2 chapters to Jack and to Karl. So Jack, you are going to be reading chapter 8.
Okay.
And Karl, you are going to be reading the final chapter.
In Snapchat or in Discord?
I'll send it in Snapchat. Blake Zach actually, fun fact, Blake Zach actually asked me if I can give him this book. And I'm like, why would I give it to you, bro?
This
He's
is
like,
a
could I spy
national
it to you?
treasure.
It's like, why would I give you? No, I'm not going to give that to you. Because even though I'll goof on Karl on the podcast, I'm not going to, because Blake Zach will use it for ulterior motives. You know that.
So will it still record if I go into Snapchat?
Oh. That's okay, Jack. All right. So, Karl, you can or Jack, you can read first. I believe if you open Snapchat, you have to read chapter 8, which is the first 2 pictures.
Yeah, I just got it. Okay. Oh my fucking.
And we will be making
okay,
we can make comments on this. By the way,
Lord.
Fun fact: this is the first chapter title that Karl has ever done that has the correct capitalization.
I don't know if I know how to pronounce all of these words.
You probably don't. They're not real spells. Some of them. So actually, all these that I'm looking at are.
Here we go. Chapter 8, the battle. It all happened so quickly. Pumos! They all shouted. They were all running like wild chickens. Then it was time for the full body. It was time for the full body.
Karl, is this a BDSM fanfiction?
Yeah, it sure sounds like it. Pertificus totalis. Some men were now on the floor, quivering like worms.
Oh no,
Jesus
Karl!
Christ.
You can't put body bind and quivering in the same page.
Then came the disarming spell. Expelloramus. Now that some men had lost their wands. Stupefy.
Stupefy.
Neville was stupefy, whatever the fuck. Neville was looking for Percy and found him with tape all over his mouth and a wand pointed at his head. It was Teddy who was holding him by his long flaming hair, wand in hand, ready to kill. Well done, Potter, but it seems like I have to... Expelliarmus, yelled Ron. Oh my god. Nobody ever seems to capitalize when a villain is gloating, so I thought I would, and never mess with me or one of my friends again. They pulso. Teddy was gone.
What does depulso do,
That's
Carl?
chapter...
I don't fucking know.
Well, that was anticlimactic. Okay, Carl. It's finally 10. After how many episodes? We started this on episode 23. This episode 66. So, however many, 43.
Episode 23 was lit. That's like my favorite episode that I've been on.
That was a good
23.
one. So this has been 43 episodes in the making. Finally finishing the book. Finally, we're going to read chapter 9 in a different font for some reason. The other chapters. All right.
Cloud.
So wait, am I reading?
Yeah,
Alright,
yeah.
cool.
This is the first chapter you've gotten to read.
All right, so this is chapter 9. Oh, God. On August 21st, the Weasley house was filled with blue and white and the backyard decorated with an altar. Today was the wedding of Neville Longbottom and Luna Lovegood. As Luna and Neville were on the altar, James asked his father, Dad, will they get all their belongings back after the wedding? Harry responds, which isn't in there, but I would have to say that because now I'm a senior in high school and I know what writing is.
Also, I think is that the correct altar? Isn't altar supposed to be ALTAR?
You know what?
You have altar it's changed.
All right, so probably it's just sick that a man with such a future ahead of him had to give in to his greed and treat nice families like this one like that. What the hell was that sentence, Carl? And do you, Neville Longbottom, take Luna Lovegood as your lawfully wedded wife?
Wait,
I literally wrote. I
lovely wedded wife. Wait, so Carl,
it's lawfully.
I wrote lovely.
Wait,
oh
so
my God.
Wait, Carl. So are Harry and his son talking during that while they're doing the vows of the wedding?
Probably.
Yeah, they are.
All right, I do. Can I do it now, Dad? Sure. Al, Hugo, Nell, the three of them pointed their wands to the sky and together flicked their wands. James once, Al twice, and Hugo 3 times. A blue flare and a pink flare were collided in the sky, making a heart-shaped ring, and then a red flare exploded in the middle, making the heart glow. So Harry and his friend's adventure had ended, though his children's adventures had only just begun. The end! Finally!
Wow. So now I've got to read the reviews that are at the end of the episode.
I can't wait.
Be it some familiar faces might have wrote back in the day. So let's see here. So this is the comment section. I wrote. This is okay. So the New York Times says, maybe I've already read these, but I'll read them again because it's at the end of the book. This book needs some major edits. Lucas Hansen says this book needs some milk. Abby Axel.
Oh my God! Did you say that in 6th grade?
This is 7th grade.
7th
Abby
grade.
Axel says,
didn't know that
"Stop
meme was that
talking
old."
to me, Carl." Wow.
What the fuck?
Well, Abby hasn't changed a
Yeah.
bit.
But she's.
I
I'd say she
talk to
changed for the better
lampposts.
because she's a really good friend of mine and a really good person and is really smart.
I know, but the Karl and Abby beef has always been super
What?
fun.
Yeah.
Karl and Abby beef.
Yeah, but Carl. No. It's not that Carl and Abby have beef. It's just that Carl. Sometimes he respects Abby too much, and then she just doesn't like it because please don't cancel me. Okay, anyways. All right. So, anyways,
I mean, I will drop heat on Abby. Like I will roast.
Please stop.
I will have no remorse. But
No,
okay, go ahead. Keep going. Keep going.
JP Gudisa says Karl really sucks and he's got no talent.
He got no talent. That's funny.
How did that start?
So
because
I
Karl
made it.
was-
I made an Instagram I made like a Vine or something, and I was
God.
to everybody on America's Got Talent, this is what I think. And then I sung, I sang, all those people suck and they got no talent. And then JP made an Instagram post or a Vine or something, and this is like 6th grade, and JP was just like,
This was like 5th grade.
Yeah, okay, JP, his Instagram post was, Karl really sucks, and that was the funniest.
And then it was deleted. The internet removed it forever.
Who do you think recorded that?
Was that you?
Well,
It was me.
No way,
bitch.
It was me. It was me. I recorded
The
it.
plot lines are coming back to finally
It's
be
all coming
answered
full
after all
circle.
these years. Okay, so then next we got let's see here what we got here. This book is amazing. Quoted off saying no one. Eva says he's better off singing.
Oh my
That
god.
didn't come true. Well, kind of, Karl. Karl, would you say you're better
I
at
did.
singing or writing?
It depends.
All right.
Oh my
Mr.
god.
Stone answer. Brooke says I'll give it a G minus, and Brady says on a scale of 1 to 10, I'll give it a -7. And the final quote is "Screw you, Karl. This book sucks." By the one and only John Braun.
Bro, John Braun hasn't changed.
Yeah, John Braun is not.
Where is John Braun?
Dude, John Braun is still chilling, bro. He's
Is
exactly
he
where you'd
like
expect
all
him to be.
online? Is he all online or is
maybe
he?
he's doing his like thing from he's doing like
I think he's
college
doing
kinda.
college shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which is perfect for him because he's ahead of the game and he doesn't care about anyone from the school, so he doesn't need to see all these people that he doesn't
Getting
like.
ready for the fair.
Yeah, but I love
It
John
all
Braun.
ended
and I
after
will
that.
never talk shit about him. So please don't.
Don't cancel
cancel me.
Lucas.
Okay.
All right. If you guys are gonna keep going with the podcast, I have to. Leave.
Yeah, where do you have to go, by the
So-
way, Jack? Because you were like,
I have to go get my I have to go get a
oh,
passport.
right. Yeah.
So yeah, if you guys want to continue, go ahead. Are you guys gonna continue?
Yeah,
Most
probably.
likely.
We can
Just-
continue for
just
another like
finish.
7
Okay.
minutes so we get to
All
an
right.
hour.
All right. So yeah, I'll thank you for having me again, Lucas. It was fun.
Don't forget to send me your audio jack.
Yes, I will do that right now.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. Have a good day, Carl.
All right. Well, I'll see you later,
See you
Jack.
guys later.
Maybe we can play some Call of Duty later tonight, Jack.
For
Yeah.
sure. All right. Peace.
All right. See ya. All right, Karl. Karl, did we do it 1-on-1 last time at the end? Didn't like Blake and Carlina leave early?
Yeah,
Oh,
for
okay.
a bit. We talked about like the Mandalorian or something.
Oh right, yeah, because you talked about Boba Fett. I was like, what are you talking about, bro?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
What are what's another one of those prompts in that book that your aunt made?
Well, she didn't make it. She just bought it.
Oh, not made, but
Should I just read it? Well, I'll read another one because we need to catch up on because we missed one last week. So
Bet.
well, I'll read the second one. It was, have you ever spoken up when you saw something going on that was wrong? Were you scared? What ended up happening?
Oh, wow. So one time at summer camp, while I was being a counselor this last year, I was getting bullied by another counselor.
You were getting bullied?
I was getting bullied.
Mm-hmm.
And then no one stood up for me. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I didn't even realize I was getting bullied at first because I thought she was kidding, but it turns out she's kind of just a little prick. And I know that nobody from camp's gonna listen to this, so it's fine.
Yeah.
And even if she did, she knows exactly who she is, and I still don't forgive her. Oh yeah, that's also on the same day that I also got bullied by this other guy who was also a counselor. Not bullied whatsoever, but like he tore into me in front of other people, and like it was really uncalled for. And I forgive him, but the other girl, oh my god, don't even ask me.
What the hell
so
was that?
Lucas, what about you? what about you?
I don't know. I feel like sometimes I'm either because like you don't want to like ever like report something that like isn't like actual like real. So I feel like I haven't snitched on anyone for something since like maybe elementary school. The last time I ever snitched.
Been so many.
Huh?
Yeah.
The last time I ever
been
snitched.
So many Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay. All right. That was awkward. The last time I snitched on someone was in 6th grade when, in school, was when I had this eraser, from elementary school that one of the teachers gave me or one of the staff members gave me, and I carried it all the way to middle school, and then some kid threw it on the floor in my social studies classroom. And I was looking for it, and the teacher's like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "I'm looking for my eraser." He's like, "Who cares?" I'm like, "Well, this kid threw it, and I had it since elementary school. I'm trying to find it." And the kid's like, "Who cares?" And then he's like, it was of course like the thing where he like took us both out to the hallway, and then he was like, "Okay, you guys are in 6th grade. You guys need to deal with it." But it's like, why do I have to get yelled at for like? It was just so annoying. Like, I hate it when that happens. Like, come on, guys, you're in 6th grade, and then the kid's like, "Yeah, why does he care about an eraser?" It's like, yeah, well, you fucking threw it on the ground, jackass. How about you just? I'm getting worked up, but like the same thing happened in 10th grade when Bailey was sick for like the first week of health, and then I was sitting next to Carter, and then I come back to class, and then Bailey's sitting in my spot, and I'm like, "Bailey, move. That's my spot." And then he was like, "I'm doing homework right now, Hanson. Who cares?" And I'm like, "I care. That's my spot." He's like, "Okay, just sit somewhere else for now." It's like, "No, that's my spot. You move somewhere else real quick." He's like, "Why do you care?" It's like, "Why do you care? That's my spot. I had that spot." And so the teacher comes up, she's like, "What's going on, boys?" And then she's like, Bailey's like, "Oh, he's making such a big deal to the spot." It's like, if you don't care about the spot, then you move. I do care about the spot. That's the spot that I chose. And now I look like a little baby because I'm like, "Man, you can make my spot. It's my spot." But it's like, it's not. It shouldn't be that big of a problem. But you guys are making it a fucking problem for me.
Oh man, there've been so many instances where I've I was on my way to work. I think it was yesterday or maybe it was on Monday, and I'm driving, and the speed limit's like 55. I'm going around 67, and this car behind me is basically fucking tailgating me, and I'm just like, "Dude, I'm already going like 12 miles an hour over the speed limit. Why the hell are you tailgating me?" And obviously I'm not trying to do any road rage, so I'm just driving. And he's like I hate, if you're gonna go behind somebody, be at least like 20 feet behind them. Don't be that guy who's less than 10 feet. Because like if I have to slam on the brakes, then you're gonna crash into me.
Yeah, and then you're gonna have to pay for the insurance because that's your fault.
First straight stretch he gets, he just zooms by me. And I'm just thinking to myself, I could totally just like call the police right now and say that this guy is going like 75 miles an hour. But I'm going to not, because I'm not going to be a little bitch. And policemen have way better things to care about than somebody going 75 miles an hour in a back road.
You'd think, but that's what it seems like. That's where they are half the time, is people going 10 miles an hour with the speed limit, and then they pull you over, and they're like, "Yeah, well, I'm not going to give you a ticket, so."
Bro, speeding is the best. I've never been pulled over, so like I have nothing to worry about.
Really?
I've never been pulled over. Have you ever been pulled over?
Yeah, I've been pulled over like once or twice, I think. But I never crashed into the back of someone's car, so there's that.
I've never crashed into a school bus.
Okay. Yeah. Old school people, old school podcast listeners will know who that's about.
School bus. Oh my gosh. Bro, we're just lucky that he's alive, because if he had like a much lower car, then that back of the bus could have literally gone through his fucking windshield.
He literally didn't get injured at all.
Yeah. I know, but like if he had a lower car.
Yeah.
So Lucas, I know you're not a big sports guy, but are you all pumped for the Super Bowl?
that's this Sunday, right?
No, it's 2 Sundays from now.
Oh wait, I thought it was February 1st or February.
No, they take a week off.
Sunday.
So
so
next Sunday
it's gonna
is
be
the
on February
31st.
7th.
Yeah.
I got a calendar in front of me now. I'm making changes in 2021.
Because like the Royal Rumble is next Sunday, and then Daniel Bryan's gonna win that, and the Sunday after that, the Chiefs and the Bucks play in the Super Bowl. And the reason why it's a really good one this year, because they're both good teams. The Chiefs are basically a super team. Their offense is, they have basically every year they come out with a list of people that are in the Pro Bowl, and the Pro Bowl is like they select 3 people per position to go play in the Pro Bowl, and the Chiefs have 3 Pro Bowlers on their offense. Their tight end, a wide receiver, and their quarterback. Like, their offense is probably the greatest offense ever. And they're going into their 2nd Super Bowl in a row. They could repeat as Super Bowl champions. And they're going up against Tom Brady, who's going into his 10th Super Bowl in his first year with a new team. He spent his whole career with New England, but now he's with Tampa Bay. First year of Tampa Bay, Super Bowl. Like, it's the man is 43 years old. Like, it's incredible what he's doing at his age.
How old was he when that episode of Family Guy came out about the Patriots?
That's funny because one of my favorite Family Guy moments is Shaboopy.
That was in like. Okay, so that's probably in like 2004. I want to say. So I guess it was like. Yeah, he was probably in his like 20s. He was I feel like they wouldn't do that anymore, though. I feel like they wouldn't do an episode based on like any like athlete in particular that's like popping off.
20th episode of the 4th season of Family Guy. When did the 4th season of Family Guy come out?
Like 2004, I think. Because that was season 4 was the first season it came back after getting canceled.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, but Shaboopy's such a good moment in Family Guy, just because, like, in Family Guy, May 1st, 2005 is when they started airing them. But it's just like...
Oh, okay.
When Family Guy does a song, they never do it poorly. Like, they go full out, they get a full orchestra, they get a full band. They don't use any recorded music. It's unbelievable the amount of effort that goes into a Family Guy song. And the song could literally be... there's a song about, like, marijuana. Like, it's unbelievable.
It's good when they actually put effort into episodes, because, like, Family Guy is known for being very lazy sometimes with, like, cutaway gags that'll literally be 5 minutes long that they literally, like, put barely any effort into. Like, there are some episodes where it's just filler. I feel like for half the episode. Like, there's an episode that came out maybe, like, a season or 2 ago where they were trying to rob this, like, rich lady, and she had, like, a really stupidly long name, and they, like, said it in a conversation to each other 3 times in a row, and that probably ate up, like, a couple minutes of time, and then I think they said it in another, like, couple times throughout the episode, and I was like, oh, come on, man.
But yeah, Family Guy is special because I started watching Family Guy. Oh, no, that was disgusting. Probably when I was like 8 years old, I started watching Family Guy. Probably 8, because my parents would be out and about at the cabin, and then I'd be watching Cartoon Network, and then Cartoon Network turns off, and it goes to King of the Hill, American Dad, and then Family Guy. Oh my gosh, Family Guy was everything back then, because like. I didn't understand most of the references, of course, but like it just this new thing. Like I couldn't believe I could go to elementary school and tell people what was happening in Family Guy. Like, it was unbelievable.
You ever watch Seinfeld, Karl?
No, that's one I have not watched.
Seinfeld is one of those shows that, like, if you're trying to, like, describe an episode of the plot, like the plot of an episode of, like, Family Guy or like any other show, you could probably do it in like however many seconds. But Seinfeld is one of those shows where like every there's like 4 different plot lines going on at once for each character, like one for each character, and they all like intertwine, and like we'll have like at the end like some big joke. You know what I mean? So Audrey asked me about this episode of Seinfeld that I was watching, and it literally took me probably like 10 minutes to describe the episode because of how like fucking convoluted it was. It was really funny.
Right. That's the one where Jerry just goes like, oh, Kramer, what you doing getting hunted down by the FBI? Like
that's the show.
That's right. That's that. Well, not like that, but like that's the gist, right? That's what Jerry Seinfeld is, and at the very end they do like the stand-up comedy thing.
Sure. Yeah. Kind of. Where like George walks in and George is like if they were to do this, there's like a meme, like if they were to do modern day Seinfeld, and George is like,
Jerry, they're ratioing me, right, Jerry? They're ratioing my tweets. All of my tweets are getting ratioed. And then they put in the comments, they put that, they call me soy. And then Jerry's like, Jerry's like, so you got ratioed, huh? And Elaine's like, ratioed? You getting ratioed? And then Kramer comes in, he's like, Jerry, you got any saltines? And then Jerry's like, yeah, if there's some in the cabinet, Kramer. And then Kramer's like, what are you freaking out about, George? And George is like, I got ratioed, Kramer. I got ratioed. And then Kramer's like, oh, you can't get ratioed, George. Yeah, no, you got to do something about that. I know a guy who will hack Twitter and he'll unratio all your tweets. And then George's like, really? And then Jerry's like, wow, yeah. And then Elaine's like, well, I gotta. So that's how Seinfeld is, basically.
I've watched 2 episodes of Seinfeld in my time, and I was just at like this one chick's house, and we watched 2 of them. And then
okay, I know exactly the context of this entire meeting. I know exactly who it was, and I know exactly.
Bro,
I know exactly what happened. Yep. This
was fall of 2019. Like that was a long time ago.
Uh-huh.
Holy crap. We had to watch this sitcom for Spanish last semester. Sorry, for last semester of junior year when we went to online school. I think I forgot what it was called. It's a sitcom that they make in like 8 different languages. There's an English version of it, but it's the same story. Like every episode.
So you could just watch the English version of it and then not have to do the Spanish version.
Well, there's sometimes with different actors, you know.
Oh, okay.
But then sometimes because there's 4 main characters. There's 2 guys and there's 2 girls. And what's actually funny is that the guy who is because the characters are there's a sleeky dumb biker not biker dude but like he's the sleeky dumb actor guy, and then there's a the fat character new guy, and then there's a crazy girl, and then there's hot girl. But what's funny is that the guy who plays the dumb actor in the Spanish version plays the dumb new guy in the English version.
Oh, really?
Like, yeah, and they just go around. I forgot what the TV show is actually called, but it was so funny, and I'm so happy that our teacher assigned it to us because that was it was a highlight of my spring was getting to watch that. Because apparently it was just like Friends. It's whatever.
You know what's annoying is that this episode is probably going to be called Karl Becomes the Joker, and I fucking put the Joker in a thumbnail like 2 weeks ago, so now I'm going to have to think of someone else.
Well,
I'll probably just do something else for the main picture and then just have a picture of the Joker on the side.
Alrighty, well, I got to go work on the video that's going to get me denied to the variety show.
All right, Karl. Oh, well, we can end this recording then because we're pretty much good on time, I think.
Bet.
All right, well, thank you for listening to the podcast this week, everyone. Subscribe. I don't know.